Tactics to put a narcissist in their place. Are you constantly struggling with narcissistic individuals and can't seem to assert your ground? Well, you've landed exactly where you need to be. Today, we're unveiling the top tactics to put a narcissist in their place, and trust me, you absolutely need to hear this. Let's dive right in and shift the balance of power back in your favour. 1. Establishing clear boundaries. Establishing clear boundaries is crucial when dealing with narcissistic individuals. Take the time to reflect on what behaviours you find acceptable and what crosses the line for you. Clearly articulate these boundaries to the narcissist, using assertive but respectful communication. Be direct and specific, focusing on the behaviour's impact on you. When communicating your boundaries, you must emphasise that you are serious about enforcing consequences if those boundaries are violated. Consequences can range from limiting contact or taking a break from the relationship to seek professional help or involving authorities, depending on the severity of the situation. The key is to follow through on the consequences you set, as this will demonstrate your commitment to protecting your boundaries and well-being. Enforcing consequences may initially trigger resistance or attempts by the narcissist to manipulate or gaslight you. Stay firm and consistent, maintaining the boundaries you've set. Remember, it's not about punishing the narcissist, but safeguarding your mental and emotional health. By establishing and enforcing boundaries, you assert your self-worth and protect yourself from further harm or manipulation. 2. Maintain emotional distance. Maintaining emotional distance from a narcissist is essential for your well-being. It involves recognizing that their need for validation and constant attention is not your responsibility. Detach yourself from their attempts to control or manipulate your emotions by focusing on your self-worth. Remind yourself of your strengths, values, and accomplishments without asking their approval. Redirecting your emotional investment toward yourself and other supportive relationships is crucial. Nurture your well-being by engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Seek positive and healthy relationships that contribute to your emotional growth and provide a sense of validation and support. 3. Avoid engaging in power struggles. Engaging in power struggles with narcissists is often a losing battle. They inherit desire for control, and manipulation fuels their need to dominate others. By recognizing this dynamic, you can avoid getting entangled in arguments or competitions for dominance. Instead, focus on maintaining your own inner peace and emotional well-being. Refusing to engage in power struggles means staying calm and composed in the face of their attempts to provoke or manipulate you. Practice emotional self-regulation and avoid being drawn into their web of manipulation. Remember that their goal is to elicit a reaction, so maintaining a composed demeanour can undermine their tactics. Redirect your energy towards constructive and positive interactions that don't involve power struggles. Invest your time and effort into activities that bring you happiness and personal growth. By avoiding power struggles, you prioritize your mental and emotional health, while depriving the narcissist of the validation and control they seek to gain through such conflicts. 4. Don't take their behaviour personally. It's essential not to take the behaviour of a narcissist personally. Their actions and words are often driven by their deep-seated insecurities and issues, rather than being a true reflection of their worth or value as individuals. Understanding this allows you to maintain a healthier perspective and protect your self-esteem. By recognizing that narcissists' behavior is rooted in their own internal struggles, you can detach yourself emotionally from their attempts to belittle or undermine you. Remember that their criticisms and insults are more about their need for validation and control than any shortcomings on your part. Instead of internalizing their negative remarks, focus on building and reinforcing your self-worth. Surround yourself with supportive and caring individuals who appreciate and validate you. Practice self-compassion and remind yourself of your inherent value and strengths. By refusing to take their behaviour personally, you reclaim your power and maintain a healthier sense of self. 5. Practice self-care. Self-care is essential while interacting with selfish people. You must put your physical, emotional, and mental health first. Spend time doing things that make you happy and help you unwind, such as engaging in hobbies, working out, or spending time in nature. The burden of interacting with a narcissist is greatly reduced by these activities. It's also crucial to have a network of dependable friends and relatives. Be in the company of people who care about you and can relate to your experiences. Lean on them for moral support, suggestions, and inspiration. Sharing your feelings with trusted people will help you to feel truly validated and secure. 6. Seek support. When dealing with a narcissist, getting help is essential. Finding a personality disorder specialist, therapist, or joining a support group can be extremely helpful in providing direction and understanding. These experts and peers can offer you a secure and accepting environment to vent your emotions, share experiences, and understand successful coping mechanisms. A therapist can assist you in navigating the difficulties of dealing with a narcissistic person by providing individualized information and tactics made just for your circumstances. They can help you set limits, understand and control your emotions, and learn effective communication techniques. The validation and encouragement you need to develop resilience and reclaim your sense of self can be found in therapy. Support groups bring together individuals who have experienced similar challenges with narcissistic individuals. These gatherings provide a special chance to interact with others who understand your challenges. It can be empowering to share your experiences, hear other people's points of view, and gain knowledge from others' experiences. This can help you create powerful self-care and coping mechanisms. 7. Focus on facts and logic. Focusing on facts and logic can be an effective strategy when dealing with a narcissistic individual. Presenting concrete evidence and logical arguments allows you to shift the conversation to a more objective and rational level. Narcissists tend to value information supporting their own agenda, so relying on objective data can increase their chances of taking your perspective seriously. Avoid relying solely on emotions or personal attacks when discussing important matters or conflicts. Instead, gather and present relevant facts, statistics, or documented evidence to support your position. This approach helps to establish a more constructive and rational dialogue, minimizing the narcissist's ability to dismiss your concerns as mere emotional reactions. 8. Using I statements. Using I statements is a valuable communication technique when dealing with narcissistic individuals. By expressing your thoughts and feelings using I statements, you convey your emotions without sounding accusatory or attacking the narcissist. This approach encourages open and non-confrontational communication, making your message more likely to be heard and understood. I statements shift the focus from blaming the narcissist to expressing how their behavior impacts you personally. By saying, "I feel upset when you interrupt me," you convey their actions' impact on your emotions. This approach encourages the narcissist to empathize and consider the consequences of their behavior rather than becoming defensive or dismissive. Using I statements also promotes a healthier and more respectful conversation. It allows you to take ownership of your emotions and experiences while expressing your concerns. By avoiding accusatory language, you create a safe space for dialogue, increasing the likelihood of a productive and constructive interaction where both parties feel heard and understood. 9. Document incidents. Documenting incidents involving the narcissist's behavior is a proactive step in dealing with their actions. Keeping records of specific incidents or interactions provides you with tangible evidence to refer to when needed. Detailed documentation can be crucial if you address the situation formally, such as by involving authorities, seeking legal assistance, or even discussing the issue with a therapist or counsellor. Having documented incidents also empowers you with a sense of validation and confidence. It helps counteract the manipulative tactics often employed by narcissists who may attempt to distort or deny their actions. By referring to your records, you can trust in your own recollections and counter any gaslighting or attempts to rewrite history, allowing you to assert your truth more effectively. 10. Practice assertiveness. Practicing assertiveness is a powerful tool when dealing with narcissistic individuals. It involves developing the ability to express your needs, opinions, and boundaries confidently and respectfully. By being assertive, you maintain your self-respect and ensure that your voice is heard in interactions with the narcissist. Assertiveness allows you to clearly communicate your expectations and boundaries without resorting to aggression or passivity. It helps you balance standing up for yourself and remaining respectful. You convey your values and assert your rights by expressing your thoughts and needs directly and honestly. When being assertive, it's important to use clear and concise language. As discussed previously, state your point firmly and directly, using I statements to express your feelings or needs. Practice active listening, maintaining good eye contact, and using confident body language to enhance the impact of your assertiveness. Remember that being assertive is about advocating for yourself and asserting your boundaries rather than trying to change the narcissist's behaviour. 11. Limit contact when necessary. Limiting contact with a narcissistic individual is crucial to protecting your well-being. Suppose the person constantly disrespects your boundaries or causes significant distress. In that case, creating physical or emotional distance may be necessary. By making this choice, you may put your mental and emotional well-being first and make yourself safer. Setting explicit parameters for communication, lowering the frequency or duration of encounters, or, if the circumstances call for it, enacting a time of no contact, are all examples of establishing boundaries surrounding contact. Remember that you have the right to have space and that your mental stability is crucial. 12. Seek professional advice. When interacting with a narcissist who threatens your well-being, it is wise to seek professional help. A therapist or counsellor with experience working with narcissistic individuals can offer insightful advice and support services. They can assist you in navigating the difficulties of the relationship, creating coping mechanisms, and prioritising your mental and emotional well-being. You can better recognise and react to manipulative techniques by developing a deeper grasp of narcissistic behavioural patterns with the aid of a specialist. They can help establish and uphold boundaries, increasing your sense of self and improve communication techniques. Their knowledge can enable you to take the relationship in the right direction and safeguard your own well-being. With those powerful tactics for putting a narcissist in their place, what will be your next step? Will you uncover the shocking lies they tell? Or dive into the various forms of narcissism and their risks? The choice is yours. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.